Alright then. Okay, it's time for me to say it. Let me say it. Welcome back to my channel. um, hey, it's the morning of the next day, so it's a new day, it's a new life, right? And I thought I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Um, because I said I'm gonna fight and I said I'm gonna try, and god damn it, if that's not what I'm gonna do, right? So I woke up and made up my bed, all of those things. I got me some green tea. I got my diary here. I try to do this as a mental hygiene because I've already experienced what it's like not taking care of my mental health. And for me, stress manifests a lot into autoimmune problems. So I oftentimes get really sick because of the high levels of stress that I get, especially during exam period. So every exam period I'm sick, and it's not fun when you have 40 degrees Celsius um, and you're alone and in a different city away from everyone, and you have no one to take care of you. And this is the level of sickness where you sort of cannot function properly. So what I started doing was that I started taking vitamin pills, of course, to boost my immune system, but I also needed to find a way to reduce the stress. So I started meditating with green tea. So while I'm drinking it, I just calm myself down, focus only on the breathing. It helps so much. When I was doing this really every day, I was not having any problems with heavy feelings or with deep stress whatsoever. So I really would recommend this. It saved me in a lot of ways. And then when I stopped doing it because I moved and I didn't have such a good regime in my day, it went backwards. So you really need to. This is maybe gonna be a reach, but you need to live the life you want to have it, sort of, you know? Like for me, if I want to be an academic weapon, I cannot keep on watching Netflix or watching videos online. I need to study. So this is just an example, but yeah, you need to live the life you want, even if it's hard. But life is gonna get hard anyway, so why not live the hard life you want instead of living the hard life you don't want, right? And I'm just gonna finish this video and then I'm gonna hop to studying. What I do to help me focus is that I got my diary in front of me and I mark for how long I'm studying. So if I do Pomodoro method, if you don't know what it means that you study for like 20 or 30 minutes and then you get a pause for however much time you want, usually about 10 minutes, and then you study again. So it's not a big chunk of time, but you just focus for like half an hour, but really focus deep into the work, and it helped me so much. And during the break time, I try to be offline. Like the first thing I did today was that I took my phone and I turned it off and put it into another room because otherwise, I'm sorry, but I can't focus if I have connection to the Wi-Fi. which is my problem, yes, but this is how I deal with it. So no Wi-Fi, and therefore during the break I'm usually reading. So I try to read in German now, which is another language I'm studying, and I read Devil Wears Prada, but I don't think I finished it, just because it really wasn't as fun as the movie. And when I finished the Devil Wears Prada, I was reading Sailor Moon, the manga, the comic book, in German, which is really cool for me as a beginner. And now that I'm a bit farther on, but not much farther on, it's fun for me to reread and maybe highlight the words that I still don't know and learn them. And when I don't know a word, I write it down here. So this is just a cheap little notebook where I write words that I don't know, and I try to do this every day. Like, if you notice, I don't know if you notice, but these dates, this is like day by day, and I've been doing this since, oh my god, since November. So now it's June. So that's cool amount of time. This is not a short period anymore, in my opinion. Of course, it's not the longest, but I've been trying to put every single word I don't know into this diary, and because I take it, it's so small, I take it everywhere with me. I just open it anytime and repeat and learn it over and over again until I know it, until I know every word from November till now. And it's been working wonders for me, because it was my dream to once understand a TV series in German, or I'm not only learning German but also Japanese, which is much weaker than my German, and my German is much weaker than my English. But it's been a dream for me to understand a video in these languages, or to read a book in those languages. So the fact that I've already come so far, and the fact that I've been able to understand so much of the grammar and of the words, is for me such a good feeling that I can be proud of. And of course there's a long way to go, but I believe in appreciating every little thing in life, and that means that I need to appreciate every single progress that I've made in life as well. So during the break in studying, I'm gonna do this, or read, or oil my hair, just something that is completely offline. And at the end of the day, I'm just gonna show you what's of it. I'm just gonna 1 second read you one bit that I wrote into my diary this morning, and I hope it's gonna motivate you into work or studying as well, because it does motivate me even though I wrote it. And that is that what I wrote, right? I told myself I'm gonna study like I love it, because that's what I do. And I guess this always happens with things that we love. We only realize just how much we love them right when it's possible that we might lose them. And I'd rather study for 5 hours a day, every day, than not to study anymore, ever. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you're gonna see if I really did study for the 5 hours a day. I'm gonna make it a minimum as my personal goal, so enjoy it and stay with me. Love ya.